The 5 Pillars of Peace After 60, Finding Strength Beyond Family. As the years unfold, the world around us gradually shifts. The bustling energy of youth filled with ambitions, responsibilities, and endless possibilities naturally fades. In its place, there comes a quieter, more introspective time. And with this change, many of us begin to ask ourselves the deeper questions: what is my purpose now? How can I find fulfillment, peace, and joy as I enter these later chapters of life? Turning 60 is often a landmark, a moment when life demands that we pause and reflect. We look back at the path we've walked, our achievements, our challenges, and we begin to ask, what now? Many of the external supports we once leaned on, career success, family roles, and close friendships, may no longer offer the same sense of stability or purpose that they did in the past. This can be both a freeing and an unsettling experience. But as Zen and Buddhist teachings remind us, the greatest strength and contentment do not come from external circumstances or possessions, they come from within ourselves. This video explores the 5 pillars of support, vital practices that can guide you through the inevitable transitions that come with aging. These pillars: inner peace, health and vitality, financial independence, meaningful relationships, and lifelong learning and purpose, are not just tools for survival. They are the foundations upon which you can build a life of meaning, fulfillment, and joy, regardless of the changes around you. As we delve into each of these pillars, you will find true happiness from within your soul without needing to search elsewhere. 1. The river of life and the golden years. Life often flows like a river. When we're young, it rushes by quickly, sometimes fast and furious, and we're swept along by the momentum. But as we approach the golden years around age 60, things begin to slow down. The hustle of youth gives way to a more peaceful rhythm. Our bodies feel the changes, and mentally, we may start to wonder, what's next? The fast-paced days fade, leaving room for introspection and reflection. This stage of life, often referred to as the golden years, marks a time when things like career ambition, family roles, and external validation might not bring the same satisfaction they once did. It's natural to feel a little lost, unsure of your purpose, or even disconnected. This is where Zen wisdom comes in. Zen teaches us not to rely on external comforts, but to look within for peace and strength. The famous Zen saying, "Do not seek the flame of comfort from others, light the lantern within yourself," invites us to become our own source of light. At this stage, cultivating an inner source of strength and resilience is key. Zen philosophy shows us that true happiness doesn't come from the world around us, it comes from within. So, how can we develop that inner peace and resilience? The answer lies in building the 5 pillars of support, which will help guide us through the transitions of aging with grace and purpose. 2. The pillar of inner peace. As we grow older, the external world can feel unpredictable and overwhelming. Family dynamics shift, friendships change, and our environment no longer holds the same vibrancy it once did. In these moments, inner peace becomes our most valuable asset. Imagine a calm, still lake unruffled by the winds or storms around it. This is the kind of peace we can develop, and it begins by creating a steady, mindful presence within ourselves. Zen teaches us that the mind is incredibly powerful. What you think, you become. To cultivate inner peace, mindfulness is critical. It's about staying in the present, not getting caught up in worries or regrets about the past or future. Mindfulness encourages us to embrace the here and now, to pay attention to the little moments, and to let go of unnecessary stresses. The practice of gratitude also plays a big role. By shifting our focus toward what we have, instead of what we lack, we anchor ourselves in a state of peace. When you practice mindfulness, you begin to realize that everything in life is temporary and impermanent. The more we accept this truth, the easier it is to let go of anxieties and embrace what is. This acceptance brings about a quiet, profound peace. A personal story. I remember a time in my life when I was overwhelmed by the changing dynamics around me. My family was busy with their own lives, my career had shifted, and I began questioning my purpose. During that time, I turned to meditation. Sitting quietly, I learned to let my thoughts settle, like sand falling to the bottom of a river. Slowly, I realized that the peace I was looking for didn't come from external sources, it was within me all along. 3. The pillar of health and vitality. Buddhism often describes the body as a temple, something that deserves respect, care, and attention. As we age, our bodies naturally change. We may feel more sluggish or find that certain physical abilities aren't what they used to be. But that doesn't mean we have to accept a decline in vitality. With small, intentional changes, we can preserve and even boost our energy. Here are a few simple practices to keep your body healthy and vibrant. Regular movement. It doesn't have to be intense workouts. Simple activities like walking, yoga, or stretching are enough to keep your muscles and joints flexible, and your heart healthy. Mindful eating. As we age, our metabolism slows down. By paying attention to how food makes you feel, you can make better choices that nourish your body and mind. Adequate rest. Rest is essential for the body to recharge. Prioritize good sleep habits to help your body repair itself overnight and ensure you wake up refreshed. Hydration. Drinking water is one of the simplest but most powerful things you can do for your body. It keeps your skin healthy, regulates your body temperature, and helps digestion. A personal story. I worked with a man in his 60s who had neglected his health for years. He was constantly fatigued and struggled with various chronic issues. After a wake-up call, he made a commitment to small changes like daily walks, drinking more water, and practicing yoga. Slowly, his energy levels skyrocketed, and he felt younger and more vibrant. It was a beautiful reminder that no matter our age, we can always take small steps to improve our health and feel better. 4. The pillar of financial independence. In Zen philosophy, Financial independence is essential for living a peaceful life. This doesn't mean you need to be wealthy, but it does mean that you're able to live with a sense of autonomy and security, free from the stress of financial uncertainty. Financial independence allows you the freedom to make choices that are aligned with your values, without being driven by fear or need. To cultivate financial independence, consider these principles. Live within your means. Avoiding debt and unnecessary spending allows you to create a solid foundation for the future. Financial freedom comes when you're not bound by the pressure of constantly chasing more. Build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Having an emergency fund ensures that you're prepared for unexpected expenses and can face difficult situations without stress. Embrace simplicity. Zen teaches us to focus on what truly brings joy. Rather than accumulating things, simplify your life by investing in experiences and relationships that enrich your spirit. Plan for the future, whether it's setting aside money for retirement or ensuring you have health insurance. Planning ahead gives you the peace of mind to enjoy the present without worrying about the future. A personal story. I once met a woman who had spent most of her life living paycheck to paycheck. But she decided to change her approach. She started tracking her spending, cutting out unnecessary expenses, and saving consistently. Within a few years, she had built an emergency fund, and the peace of mind that came with it was profound. It gave her the confidence to enjoy her life, free from financial worry. Her experience showed me that financial independence is not about how much you make, it's about how you manage what you have. 5. The pillar of meaningful relationships. As we get older, we often find that many of the relationships we once had fade away. Some friendships may drift, and family dynamics can change. However, the relationships that remain, those built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding, become all the more meaningful. Zen encourages us to cultivate kalana matata, or spiritual friendships, which are grounded in compassion, kindness, and shared growth. To nurture meaningful relationships, focus on the following. Quality over quantity. It's not about having a large circle of friends. It's about nurturing a few deep, authentic relationships that bring joy and support. Active listening. Rather than rushing to offer advice or fix problems, truly listen to others. When we listen with an open heart, we deepen connections and build trust. Compassion. Treat others with kindness, and practice empathy. By living with integrity, you naturally attract similar energy in your relationships. A personal story. One of the most rewarding relationships I have is with an old friend. Over the years, we've spent countless hours talking, sometimes in deep conversation, other times just sharing the quiet. What makes this friendship so special is that we both listen without judgment, offer support without expectation, and grow together. This is what Zen teaches us about relationships. They're not about advice or fixing each other, they're about being present with one another, sharing experiences, and growing side by side. 6. The pillar of lifelong learning and purpose. The final pillar, and perhaps one of the most important, is lifelong learning and the pursuit of purpose. No matter how old we get, we should never stop growing. Zen emphasizes the importance of being fully present, continually challenging ourselves, and seeking new experiences. To stay engaged and find purpose, consider: pursue passion projects, whether it's taking up a new hobby, pursuing creative outlets, or volunteering. Find activities that ignite your passion and give your life meaning. Embrace lifelong learning, never stop expanding your mind. Pick up new skills, explore new subjects, and engage in conversations that challenge your thinking. Give back, share your wisdom, time, and energy with others. Helping those around you not only contributes to the community but also provides a deep sense of fulfillment. A personal story: I met a man in his 70s who, after retiring, found a new purpose by volunteering at a local library. He taught children to read, helped organize events, and shared his knowledge with others. His sense of purpose gave him energy and kept him vibrant. It reminded me that even in the later years, we have so much to offer, and staying engaged in meaningful activities can keep us feeling young at heart. By building these 5 pillars, we can ensure that our later years are not only filled with peace and purpose but also with joy, health, and connection. Age is just a number, and with the right mindset, we can embrace the golden years with grace and fulfillment. Conclusion: reflecting on the 5 pillars. As we grow older and approach our 60s and beyond, life invites us into a period of reflection, a time to look back on the journey we've made, to savor the present moment, and to prepare ourselves for the years ahead. It's a special phase, one that offers us a chance to re-evaluate what truly matters. The 5 pillars in. By nurturing these 5 pillars, we create a strong foundation on which to stand as we navigate the complexities and changes that come with aging. These pillars are not about denying or avoiding the challenges that life presents. Rather, they are about facing those challenges with confidence, resilience, and an open heart. As you grow older, you have the power to become a source of light and inspiration, not only for yourself but for others as well. You can live fully and purposefully, cultivating wisdom, joy, and love in every moment. Remember, as Zen philosophy teaches, the true source of strength does not lie in the external world, but within. The more you cultivate these inner resources, the more resilient and fulfilled you will become, regardless of the external changes around you. Let these 5 pillars be your guide as you embark on this next phase of life. Trust that the answers you seek are already within you, waiting to be uncovered. Embrace the wisdom that comes with age, and let it shine brightly, lighting the way for yourself and those you love.